This is flooding that this country has never seen in written history.
You know, we knew when we turned on the light and saw the river, there was no doubt that we were in trouble.
The water what is that, 3 feet, 3.5 feet? I've been saying 4.
And when I got somewhere in between the kitchen and the hallway to go to my mother's room, the wall of water hit and it blew out the French doors into the dining room.
When I woke up, I heard weird noises outside my walls. I woke up to see it was. At that time, water just started rushing around my feet. By the time I stood up and got about 3 feet away, it was almost up to my waist.
And the force of the water, I couldn't open it, and now the water's rising.
The house was filling with water with current. My furniture was rolling around trying to hit me.
Lightning hit, and I saw the water was that far from the ceiling. I couldn't save my mother. Grabbed the dog and dove under where the doors had blown out, and came out on the patio and grabbed the pergola and threw the dog on the roof. And the water's already at the roof.
It was pitch dark. Everybody was screaming their family members' names.
The water started receding, and I saw flashlights coming down the hill. It was the neighbor on the hill. They came in my yard with a ladder and were putting it up against the house. I said I couldn't save my mother. And so he broke the window out, and he goes, "She's alive." And I'm like, what? Her mattress floated up with her. She was in the air pocket. And then when it receded, she went back down. If I'd been able to get her out of that bedroom, how would I have gotten her on the roof? Either one of us or both of us would have died.
Samaritan's Purse is on the ground in Kerrville, Texas, helping them clean up from the flood, as well as yard cleanup, and to just come alongside them at their moment of need to let them know that they're not alone, that God sees them, He loves them in the midst of this disaster.
So you don't realize the scope of it until you get here and you go, I don't even know where to begin. Yeah. God be praised that people are willing to volunteer to do this.
Just thank you, but it's not enough. I feel like there should be another word. I keep telling my friends and family, thank you, but from my heart, from everything.
I loved the prayer before you started work. Everybody came together, and it's very uplifting when you know that people are doing things for the Lord as it's intended to be. And I just felt so at ease and trusting of you, of the Samaritan's Purse.
It gave us a lot of hope, is what it did. It gave us a lot of hope to the hopeless. And they're volunteers, and they're all wonderful people. And some of them have had heartache with devastation, and that's what brought them to this.
We made friends. I mean, I'll talk to these guys, some of them, for years to come. They're a good bunch of folks.
And when I walked in yesterday, I was like, it smells good in here. Y'all had the floors clean, the walls were out, and I can't thank y'all enough for being here and helping us.
So I sculpt limestone, and one of the things that I wanted to do is leave some mark of how high the water came. My suggestion was just a line, but the homeowner came back and suggested make it into a cross so that they can always remember Christ was here during one of the most difficult times of their lives.